Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Things have got pretty bad here, guys. And by here, I mean the great United British Kingdom. If you've come here for some super analysis and poignant thoughts, you're in the right place. All right, the homeless. I know things are getting bad because the people in our society who have very little, basically nothing, no home, few friends, probably no family, these people are starting to lash out at the general public. At cute boys specifically that walk around with a smile on their face. I got in a little bit of trouble with a homeless man the other day while I was coming out with my shopping, you know, and the crime that I committed, I said, I hope you have a good day, mate. I just come out of the Aldi and, I have £1 coin, like we probably all do in this cashless society. This goes in my pocket, it is zipped up, and every week it comes out for the trolley. All right? It's non negotiable. I can't give this away. So I walk past him. I drop a nice little love bomb on him. And, you know, he screams something out. And me and the woman next to me, right? We turn around. Both of us are thinking, oh shit. And he said, do I look like I'm going to have a good day? Okay, straight away, I know he's after me. I'm the target of this morning's outburst. This guy lit me up in the car park for being nice. I wasn't even looking him in the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and he still picked me out of the crowd. Right? I heard him perfectly. It was some sort of gibberish, drunken, strung together words and sentence that he said, but I understood him because I speak English. Before I can even react, the woman next to me blurts out something even more unintelligible. I'm about to join in and start screaming nonsense just to fit in. Obviously, I say, listen, lady, I'll take it from here. The guy's after me, all right? And you're not setting a good example, by the way, for the housed, all right? We're looking at you and we're thinking, if a kid walks past and sees you getting in a fucking intellectual debate with this guy, all right? The kid's going to think, shit, all the smart people, do they all sleep on the floor outside of Aldi? I didn't know what to say to this guy. Obviously, I've been called out in the parking lot of an Aldi. I thought, you are being a bit fake. I mean, if you really wanted him to have a good day, you should have withdrawn all the money out of your checking account and let him go buy drugs. But I can't do that. Wishing is all I can do at the minute, brother. I don't have anything to give you other than words. All right, I'm still childish enough to believe there is a laws of the universe that I can bend if I'm polite. I turned around and I said to him, to be honest, mate, I wouldn't have a good day if I was you, which is true. Because I did feel some sort of way about it, like, listen, I'm going to say some backhanded compliment here that makes him really realize who he's playing with. Listen, there's no need to be mean. I don't like bullies. So with this comment, I thought he'll lay down the law. Listen, he's not going to have a good day, and if he thinks he is, right, then we've got a real problem because he shouldn't be having a good day in his situation. And I did feel bad, but it did make me think. I mean, all this free time this guy's got, he just spends it stewing all day, waiting for some pussy like me to wish him a good day. To be honest, guys, it was a pretty sad interaction all round. And when I got back to my car, I just had to sit down and thank God I didn't buy him a falafel wrap last week because I would have to stick my hand down his throat and pull it out of his stomach. Imagine what they think when those 30-year-olds with tote bags take a knee next to him and start talking to him. Have you ever seen that? They stand and shake their head like that. Oh my God. Have you ever seen this trick, guys? It does look very wholesome if you see it from across the street. But it got me thinking, they've only started doing this recently, the millennials. And I think it's because now they actually have something to talk to with the homeless people because neither of them are ever going to buy a house. The Gen Z, they sit down, It's hard out here for us, isn't it? You know, the homeless guy wakes up, starts making zombie noises. At least we don't have to worry about these interest rates, eh, bud? Oh, oh my God, he's eating a pigeon. Oh, this is not punching down, by the way. All right. If you want to call it anything, it'd be like me making a phone call and then a space laser turns 15 degrees and vaporizes him. But half of me wanted to just say, listen, I'm an entrepreneur, right? I know big business. I know small business even better. I wanted to give him some notes. That might have cheered him up. Give him something, teach him how to fish verbally. Listen, it's bad PR, boy. No one wants the vibes ruining in the Aldi car park because you're having a bad day. All right, and I'm definitely not going to give you a tenner now. And everyone watching as well, they're freaked out. They thought you were dead. Right? Now you've made a noise. You want to play the character of the happy-go-lucky homeless guy, by the way. Every day, you want people to think this is your first and last day asking for money. They won't teach you how to talk to homeless people in school either. And they definitely won't teach you how to bond with them. But I will. You should walk up to them and slap them on the back of the head, like the Green Goblin in Spider-Man 1. And then just sit down next to them and start railing lines of meth. But it speaks to a more wider problem, I think, this country and just how crazy things are at the minute, guys. We send out such mixed signals in this country, all right? And this is an example, and this is fresh off the press today, all right? I was driving, and there was a food bank at this church, right? It said the church, whatever, food bank in big letters on the side of the building, right? Then the entrance was a big fuck off Slimming World poster right as you walk in. I mean, what the fuck? Are homeless people coming in looking for low-fat creme fraiche or something? All the yummy mummies that are volunteering haven't got a clue about poor people, asking them like, "Oh, how'd you get so thin?" Well, lady, I haven't eaten in a fortnight. I'm trying to just eat some chocolate, bitch. And now I've got to look through recipes how to make a fucking lasagna that's 200 calories. But something's coming up, guys, and it's been big news this week. The UK general election. It's very exciting because we're finally going to get a chance to have a different government. Because the current government, my personal feelings this, is they've done a masterful job at sucking all the enthusiasm out of everyone and then kicking it into the English Channel. But it does give you a nice little topic that you can bond with your parents with. And it's what I do. Every time I go up, the best way to bond with parents after you've left home is whenever you see them to get into an argument. When you turn 18 and you actually have some adult conversations with them, you realize that they might have been eating a little bit too much glue. They're mongs, really. And the same goes for the leaders in charge of this country. You think they might have something interesting to say or a way of fixing things. But they just do crazy shit. And that's I kind of dig this country for that. The Conservatives have said if they win this next election, they will bring back national service for 18-year-olds. And this is perfect, all right? Because it's every old person's dream. And by the way, you're old if you're over 27. How do we fix this country? Who has ruined this country? It's the children and it's the people that are about to be adults. They've ruined this country, haven't they? Everyone over 40 thinks it'll work. But those same people, have never done it. They never had to do it. They've never even gone for a run. But they watch films like Top Gun and think little Timmy will stop injecting ketamine if he has to do hill sprints with an assault rifle. Parents thinking this is a good idea. All you're doing is giving your little monster training. Next time you repulse them by saying something stupid like make your bed, they're going to run a Bowie knife down your stomach and then jog into the woods. It'd fuck up a lot of people's lives if they brought in conscription. And I'm not talking about the people that would be, dragged off to go do it. I'm talking about the people that voluntarily join the army. Whew. Gosh, imagine how they feel. The only little thing they can brag about to the rest of the population, everyone now has to do. Listen, little bro, only difference between me and you is I have real legs. Let me just bring up a picture of the Labour leader that we all know and we all love. Butty boy! Sir Keir Starmer. This is the man that will probably be in charge of this country. Keir Starmer looks like your mate's dad that wouldn't fuck off while you're around his playing FIFA. Next time he comes in, I'm going to freak the fuck out. Lock the door and tell him we don't want any fucking quinoa. He looks like he wipes other people's dogs' arses. I, Keir Starmer, will be the first words out of his mouth if he wins the election. I, Keir Starmer, also sounds like a boy with a stammer trying to buy Swedish furniture. Apparently, according to Wikipedia, Keir Starmer was in the same class as Norman Cook. And you might know Norman Cook better as Fatboy Slim, the famous DJ. Well, apparently Keir also had a nickname in school, Dull Wet Prick.